Hey guys, it's Mike from Chess Lifestyle, and I'm currently in Berlin at a hostel. I woke up really early today to get the train from Frankfurt to Berlin, but honestly, all I've pretty much done today, it's now like 4 p.m, is literally just study chess. So I finished like a bunch of sections from this Shereshevky book now, and I just wanted to share some of the insights with you. And one of the insights which I just found really interesting is basically like the balance between like concrete calculation and kind of positional evaluation when trying to find the best move in a position. And Shereshevky basically gives two different examples which like contradict each other but show like how you need to kind of develop this balance between the two. And basically the first example had a position where let me actually whip out like which players were playing. So the first one was between Alice Casas against Yuri Averbach, who you've probably heard because he did some opening books on a complete repertoire on d4, which got very famous. But anyway, Averbach ends up playing a move, this move 13, Queen f5, and it basically leads to this crazy long like analysis and calculation where it's really unclear what the right evaluation is, and in the end he actually gets a worse position. I can't remember if the opponent actually finds the correct line, but the point is Queen f5 ends up to be a mistake, and in fact instead of Queen f5, Black could have simply played a different move, Queen h4, that would have just led to a simple equality that can be positionally evaluated without any kind of need for concrete calculation. And this is a great example of another topic that was mentioned in the book, which is DAUT Doubt, which is a term developed by John Nunn, and this stands for Don't Analyze Unnecessary Tactics. So basically in a game of chess you only have a finite amount of time, and it's often better, rather than trying to analyze tactics all the way to the very end, just to kind of analyze far enough, or maybe even don't analyze at all even, if there's some kind of like positional move that just makes a lot more sense and is a lot easier to understand. So that's the first thing. The second example that was given was a game between Lipnitsky and Sidorov, Riga 1954, and this classic basically showed this really interesting position where White had a very obvious positional move to play, but in the end decided not to play it because upon further inspection on this positionally good move, there's this one concrete move that can counter it that looks really good. But then it was really nice to see, because actually when analyzing that concrete move even more, it shows that the concrete move actually perhaps isn't good. So maybe the positional move should be played because concretely it works as well. But then if you look even deeper concretely at the move, then the opponent has a second concrete move that ends up switching the evaluation. And basically after all of this you can decide that that positional move, which was knight e5 on move 11, in fact shouldn't be played for these positional reasons, but having gone, for these concrete reasons. So having gone through all of that painstaking analysis, you can then come to the conclusion that actually instead of 11 knight e5, 11 queen a4 should have been played, which built upon some of these concrete aspects of the position. Therefore the concrete moves weren't possible, and therefore next move knight e5 can be played, and you know, White has serious advantage. So it was just really interesting to see these two examples where one time you should be putting the calculation in, and the other time perhaps you should be sticking to a more simple positional move. So yeah, I just thought that was bloody great, and just more evidence to why we should be looking at chess classics and trying to understand them, because I mean, like, okay, probably without Shereshevsky's annotations I wouldn't have been able to get to that conclusion, but okay, look at chess classics that have annotations by strong annotators and you are going to learn a hell of a lot. So yeah, that's all I have to say for this, and I've actually got another interesting topic, but I'll make that in a separate video to keep these short. So I hope you enjoyed that, and see you in the next video.